Day 4, the floor, the Chow Center. 6-seeded Benson Tech became the first Oregon team to defeat and dethrone the champs from Clackamas in 2 years, a night prior. And, of course, a golden opportunity meant a golden jacket for the Texters leader, Eric Knox, a proud Beaver alum, always looking fresh. His girls last won it all in 2019. But top-seeded Medford had won 22 in a row coming in, made the longest trek towards a title after a runner-up path a season ago to Clack. These two last played before Christmas, where the Texters took care of the gifts. Tough, though, to find springy legs. The third game in 3 days. Benson made just 3 first-half field goals, 3 of 18 shooting. The Panthers tripled that. Texters down 22-10 at the break. Benson would roar back from 17 down, get within 6 late in the fourth. No quit, all grit in Benson Polytechnic, but 48-38 would be the final for the Panthers as South Medford finally got it done. They lost just 2 games all season long. Congrats to the Texters on another memorable season as second-place trophy for all time as well. How about the 4A girls final in Forest Grove? Number 2 Hindley, those Hornets, out to sting that dream season for number 1 Astoria, a group from the coast riding that wave of a 22-game win streak as well. Hornets 23-2, Fishermen 23-4. Taylor Huber wanted that big catch. The junior, great angle. And one. Tight first quarter, remained that way throughout the night. Shelby Bruni, another Astoria junior. The jumper, kept it close. Then Huber, going to have the drive to tie. 19-17 Hindley at halftime. Here we go. Fast forward. Just over 3 minutes left to play. Astoria stomping back in front. The fast break bucket. Maitland Young. It's 36-35 for Astoria. Final seconds, the big sting off the inbounds. Annie Campos with the clutch basket and all that commotion, and that would be the game winner. Haley's the champion, 41-38. What a game, what a season. Can't wait to lace him back up yet again. In 5A, boy, Crater and Silverton had a dandy 1-2 win to overtime in McMinnville, and top-seeded Silverton earns that big blue trophy. Next up, the spring season. We've made it. I think we almost have, anyway. In studio, Nick Krupke, Fox of Oregon.